So let's move on. Last week we talked a little bit about the Migos and Quavo and his chance at solo success. A lot of people feel like he's going to be a breakout star. Obviously, he hops out and does some features with other people without the rest of the crew. Do you guys agree that he will eventually be a superstar on his own, or do you think it could be another member of the Migos?
Clearly, I think he's a superstar.
Akademiks has been saying that Homeboy should leave the group.
He's the Beyonce of the group. I'm not saying he should leave the group, but he should establish a legit branch outside of the group that when he's back with the group, it's more of a moment. This guy's a star. Quavo's one of the most talented people in rap, period, in terms of melodies. And I like how you fucking sip tea while I'm doing this, right? Which I think you're gonna agree anyway. But
Tea.
I will actually, rather than focus on how great or how talented Quavo is.
Before you go any further, could you help me? Can I interrupt you?
I'll help.
When people say that, when people say what you just said,
Yeah.
like this is a given, inevitable, Quavo's leaving the group. Can you tell me why people say that this is like, why do people speak like this?
Okay, because Quavo, when matched with any other artist or on his own, seems to be able to flow well with, like him and Travis Scott, they mesh like they've been in a group for 20 years.
Not Migos, him.
Just Quavo.
Okay.
Right? Also, when Kanye's used him, amazing when he's...
Not Migos, him.
Him. Exactly. So, and most of their hits, most of the Migos hits are usually him driving the chorus and him setting the tone. They come in and they add additional verses. Of course, salute to Offset on Bad and Bougie. He did his thing there. But
I think Offset is dope.
I think Offset's dope. That's what I was gonna get. That's my next pick. That's what I was gonna say. I'm saying this is a group where everyone could go solo. I don't know about Takeoff. Hold up. Wait.
Joe.
Hold up. I don't know about Takeoff. Takeoff, I think he still needs training wheels. Offset, I think Offset got it.
So Akademiks is saying Takeoff would not take off.
Takeoff, unfortunately, would probably crash land. I'm sorry.
What do you think?
I fuck with Takeoff though.
I defer to Akademiks because I'm one of the few people that feel like I don't see the vast difference in skill sets between Offset and Quavo. Well, I don't feel like Quavo is miles ahead of Offset like everyone
Offset
keeps
kills
saying.
a lot of verses, but
I think he is unfairly criticized.
Who? Offset. He doesn't get a criticism. If anyone gets a criticism, it's Takeoff. For example, their hit Bad and Bougie, he's not on the song, period.
I don't want to be disrespectful. I
Since
don't want to talk
when?
about Takeoff.
Since when?
Okay.
I want to talk about Quavo and Offset. I don't think that is so disparaging. The fucking
Offset got Cardi B now. He's also branching out to collab with other artists. Takeoff not so much, but he's kind of following the same footsteps as Quavo. And Offset, he has personality that people are attracted to.
All right.
He's the bad boy of the group. He's Lil Gucci. I call him Lil Gucci.
So let me tell you.
He's
this.
slapping fans, all that.
So let me tell you this.
Or used to.
You're probably more informed on Migos than I am. But I'll tell you this. The difference that I see in Migos and a lot of other younger rap acts, the other rap acts, when they get some semblance of success, we then see them on Instagram for the next year because they're enjoying the fruits of their success.
Yeah.
Not them. Not them. Them niggas work and 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 work. And even when I see them having fun, they're working. They're having fun.
Or they're on the way to work.
I say that to say, yeah. So I say that to say, even if Homeboy left them, I feel like we would get Offset. I mean, I'm not Offset. Quavo albums, and this is just hypothetically if he left them, we would get a bunch of Quavo albums, and we would still get Migos albums. I think they work that hard, but I also think that they have a brotherhood amongst them, which is rare. So I don't think Homeboy is leaving. I think he sees this shit that you niggas be saying. I don't think he cares about all that shit.
I don't think he's leaving, but I think he's establishing a solo career that is much more bigger, which I think could exceed the Migos. When you're in a group, you're kind of binded by the group. Your solo career, you know this, right? Usually a solo artist could go bigger than the group. And by the way, about the brotherhood, before I let you finish, the Migos, while Offset was locked up, and he's been locked up hella times, okay? He's a problem child. While they were performing and collecting bags, securing the bag, they still put away money. They divided it up equally.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the brotherhood.
That's the realest thing I've ever heard.
Very
Let
rare.
Joel Ortiz would have went to jail when Slaughterhouse was out.
You ain't
See
put
if he'd have came out with
a
some money on.
rack to the side?
Joel, I love you. But
Hell no.
listen, these guys, I support them, and I don't want to see that. But to your point, and Dan, I hope they're not watching the show right now. But
They
to
are.
your point, in the event that Homeboy were to go solo,
Quavo, go ahead.
maybe it helps the group.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe in a
Really?
weird way, it helps
How?
the group.
It's like Beyonce becoming Beyonce
Yeah.
and then fucking with Destiny Child.
Using his analogy that I hate to use, if Quavo is Beyonce and it performs that way, oh, they out of here. They out of here. They have just positioned themselves to be at the top of 2025 rap with Chance.
So that was my next question.
Chance, I like
Timing
that.
is really important. So Culture is Out is doing super well. They're really on a wave right now. When would Quavo theoretically do a solo project that you think the timing would be good? This year? In 2 years? 5?
No.
I think he'll start out with a collab project, him and Travis Scott.
Okay. He's in.
Do that in the next year to year and a half. Okay. After that, it's all the runway is set. It's time for you to literally, and no pun intended, take off on these niggas. And you're gonna drop your solo album, and I think Offset will follow. Again, none of them are leaving the group, but establishing a solo career bigger than the group, and again, we know the limitations of the group. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because that's how you progress.
You can potentially be bigger than Travis Scott. Potentially.
You're talking to Quavo right
I think
now?
Quavo,
You can potentially be bigger than Travis Scott. So when you can potentially be bigger than Travis Scott, why are you going to do a project with Travis Scott?
Because they make music
it'll
so
help you
well together.
Eventually eclipse. Yeah, I agree with that. You're right. Yeah, you should do that project. Use Travis Scott
but like
as a
the Migos-
stepping stone to make it to your
Stepping
full
stone.
potential.
but like the Migos are so lit right now.
Hey, I like Travis Scott. I'm not trying to diss him.
Amber Rose flocking to the group, and anything Amber Rose flocks to, you know that shit is about to blow.
I love Amber Rose, and I wish that I would have blown so she could flock to me and my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not saying anything.
Cardi
bad
B's
about
rocking with
Amber
Offset. Yo,
Rose.
they winning right now.
Cardi
Yeah.
B over there at Atlantic with K. Michelle. Watch yourself, Cardi B. Cardi B, pay attention to what's happening to K. Michelle.